Yes, it is the men in Blazers Euro 2000 and, well, not the Copa anymore.
He reminds me of a young me.
He does.
He does. When I had hair.
What, the leg muscles, particularly?
We had very similar nipples.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh.
But I used to show mine a lot more than he did. Portugal!
Yes!
Are the kings of Leon!
Oh, very good.
That's a Daily Mail
pun.
joke.
Everybody liked
it's a
the
Daily
pun.
Mail joke.
This isn't a Daily Mail joke,
We're going to talk about Volpe in a minute. Let's get this down. What is this? This is a sweet liqueur made from almonds. We've covered up the label so you can't see it.
Give me some in
we
there.
have to see it because it's from the Algarve. It's Amenda Amarga.
Yeah.
It's a must try.
Yeah.
It smells of fermented shark urine.
Yeah, we had to cover up because it might conflict with one of our other almond-based liquor sponsors, Roger.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Yeah.
It is an almond-based liquor. It's made from almonds. Somehow they turn almonds into 20% alcohol, which is
this is like alcoholic marzipan in liquefied form. Cheers.
Cheers. No, Salde!
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 Salde! And then a Ronaldo, or one of these. That's like a Ronaldo celebration.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Yeah.
That's like a child's candy for alcoholics.
Do you remember Battenberg cake?
I don't remember Battenberg cake.
Oh, it's the yellow cake.
I
with
remember drinking a lot of Baileys when I was 9 years of age at parties. Baileys Irish cream. That's what it tastes like.
Liquefied marzipan. Oh.
It tastes of victory. Now let's promote Volpe Meats. We got an email from Jonathan Schwab, Davo, who is dreaming about Volpe Meats. I'm going to ask you this one very quickly. Decode Jonathan Schwab's dreams. Are you ready?
Okay, go.
Had a dream last night, not sure what to make of it.
Yeah.
I was standing behind the goal during a soccer game watching a team wearing blue. All of a sudden, Roger and Davo show up next to me.
Yeah.
Davo is smoking a cigarette.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't smoked a cigarette in maybe, I don't know, 30 years.
Salde!
I don't know. Salde.
The striker is wearing blue. He is large. He looks like Samuel Tarley. He was wearing number 66. I turned to Davo and said, look, it's Roger in a year if he keeps eating all of that meat and cheese. What could this mean?
Well, it could mean that you need to stop eating so much Volpe meat.
I can't.
But that would be awful because it's addictive. We've got the prosciutto. Rog, what have you got there? Oh, the herbe de Provence. That's very appropriate for Euros.
Give me Volpe or give me death. That's all I'll tell you. By the way, this whole room smells of chicken wings from UBK, which I cannot wait to get to. But first, God, we padded enough. We're going to talk about that crap that masqueraded as a Euro semi-final, Davo.
Yeah.
At Wilton Water. That's the big question. Is this what it comes down to now, being English, cheering a Scottish gent to win at Wimbledon and the Welsh to win at the Euros? It all seems a bit odd, he said.
We're all British, Roger. It's a complicated.
I'm not.
It's a complicated island. Check your passport, Rog. I know you because of your aversion to paperwork. Portugal 2, Wales 0 at Parc Olympique Lyonnais in Dessines near Lyon. 2 goals for Portugal. Your mate, Cristiano Ronaldo, scored 1 in the 50th minute. Then Nani, just 97 seconds later, with the second for Portugal. 2-0, Rog.
Going back to the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, fascinating little promise of a game, a promise that never materialised. The Welsh came on the field, no pressure. Their population, 3 million, smallest of any European Championship team. Semi-finalist ever. This was really their mighty Ducks moment. Would they have organisation? Would they have a clear plan?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the Welsh story, Davo, fantastic success story, master bit by Iceland.
Yeah.
But I loved, before the game, the stories of how their progress.
Yeah.
I just caught all the players unprepared. This guy had to postpone his own wedding, which was meant to be on Saturday. Chris Gunter.
It is kind of amazing that he did plan his wedding for in the middle of the Euros to start with.
I mean, they really had ambition. He had hope. I mean, Bale was the only one. Bale said, I didn't plan my holiday till the day after the final. I had a dream. His dream, unfortunately, was not enough. Portugal wants the Brazil of Europe. And now, well, I guess still like Brazil, living proof that you can win by playing ugly, winning ugly, still winning. Before the game, the big news for them, Davo, Pepe was out, who's had such a good Euros. He's almost irreplaceable. Does anyone in football feel more pain when they're touched on the arm.
Oh,
and just
no, he
grab
feels
that
a lot
face.
of pain. He just feels pain.
Touch him there.
Oh, wow.
No,
he feels pain and gravity very, very hard.
Grabs that face. He's replaced by Bruno Alves.
Yeah.
Who is, I always think if Jim Henson made a footballer, he'd make Bruno Alves. Says something for the likability of this Portuguese team when you realise Nani is not even in the top 3 of awful people that they can field. It's really an amazing task. So this was Portugal, the bad guys, against Wales, the plucky little ones. Very Cinderella-esque, Davo, Dick Whittington-esque.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Portugal won, and they did it the hard way, beating a team that fielded a ginger, bald centre-back, which I think is a Herculean task.
Yes, James
David.
Collins into the side, Rog. But the glaring absence for Wales, Rog, was Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah, poor guy.
Out of the most important game in the history of Welsh soccer.
Talk for one more second because I got in my mouth full.
No, and he was the gap. It meant that Bale had to come back. Bale had to go and play the ball in the centre of the field. It meant Bale wasn't there, causing problems for the Portuguese defence, who don't look very quick at all, Rog. No. And it changed the whole shape of Wales' play.
Well, the difference in this game was summed up before a ball was kicked, David. The pre-match coin toss.
Yeah.
Ronaldo faced up to Ashley Williams, the Welsh captain.
Yeah.
And the commentator said, "One of these players is an international superstar. The other used to work at an amusement park." Which one, John Champion? Don't leave us in suspense.
Yes. Which one was it?
Can you imagine Ronaldo working summers at an amusement park in Jersey?
Well, I could see him at Wet n Wild. I think Ronaldo would like that, to spend the whole summer with his shirt on
Wet n
in
Wild.
little short shorts.
He'd love it.
He'd love that.
Do you want to see my log flume?
Yeah.
Do you know, Joe Allen, I love that man.
Yeah.
Had to have a massive game. Beautiful banner.
Didn't have a massive game.
Saw on camera beforehand. When God created Joe Allen, he was just showing off.
Yeah, but the midfielder come geography teacher, Rog, didn't have a great game.
Substitute geography teacher.
Didn't have a great game in the middle of the park. Felt like he had much too much to do.
Well, the game started with Ronaldo and Portugal making all the early running. Welsh midfield just couldn't get any purchase without Aaron Ramsey. Portugal ran through the middle over and over as if it was a maze. Very frenetic stuff. First chance Ronaldo had to run at the defenders in this super dramatic. He does this super dramatic, I'm running super fast kind of way he does when he picks up the ball in space. Reminds me of like a blaxploitation movie when they suddenly speed it up for the car chases. But Ashley Williams just stepped in, sided him down.
Thumped him.
Referee said, play on. And then Collins got Ronaldo in a headlock on a corner.
Nothing wrong with that.
Play on.
You're allowed to do that to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Referee making it clear that Cristiano Ronaldo's star has fallen so far in this tournament that he was in Diego Costa territory, David. Wales, resilient, started to force their way into the game, knocking the ball around to their newly world-class Robson Canu.
Robson-Canu.
Who charged at Bruno Alves with the enthusiasm of Sam Allardyce running at a large pie. At times in that first half, their best weapon was just this. Gareth Bale running really fast at the whole length of the field. Suddenly skittish Portugal who just back off as if Bale was a really good 13-year-old who was just bigger and faster than the other bar mitzvah boys who were around him on an under-13 game. It was astonishingly simple and crude.
But Portugal weren't much better in that first half, Rog. They seemed to lack ideas. They didn't seem very inspired. They didn't look in danger of scoring. And it goes into half-time, Rog, and 0-0 seemed fair.
Yeah, the first half stalemate, it was a bit of a snooze. Too much on the line. Risk-averse football, nothing positive.
Cautious.
At all. We must mitigate against all mistakes. This stalemate just made me think over and over again the same thought, David. We are all going to die. Even you. Saudi!
Can I say also, Rog, and I don't want to sound like an old traditionalist here.
Yeah, would you?
But to watch this game being played by
Portugal
like an old in mint green jerseys and Wales in, I don't know what that is, like black, carbon black with, I don't know what they'd call that colour, electric lime, epaulettes or whatever it is.
I think coal black.
It's coal black. Oh, my God. It's like you want to see the Welsh in the red. You want to see the Portuguese in that sort of, I don't know, that sort of claret, that port colour they tend to play in. I know, but I don't know that you can. Can you explain it?
Portugal won the toss and were the home team. They wanted to wear their home kit. thus Wales went into their away kit.
Yeah.
But nowadays, all football games for the kids are watched on mobiles.
Yeah.
And so they try as much as they can to have a dark team play against a light team to make it, when you're looking on your tiny, tiny, tiny Nextel beep beep phone from the 1970s, even when you're looking on that, you can tell which team is which. So they made Portugal get into their second strip too. So they had a light against the dark.
I know, but you kill the overall branding of football, which is Wales play in red, Rog, and Portugal play in a colour, I don't know, it's like a port colour. Neither team playing in their colour, it just seems crazy.
You know what
to
I felt
Rog.
sorry for?
Crazy.
Wales in this game that would be watched by a generation of young kids were not able to play in their beautiful, beautiful traditional red. Anyway, forget the jerseys. I would have just taken some good football, Davo. And we got some, because in a game that needed a goal, one came from the most unexpected of sources.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rog, from the short corner, Guerrero knocks in the cross, and Ronaldo, pretty impressive header.
He rose up like a salmon swimming upstream, jumping over a bear's hand.
Or James Chester.
What hang
Either
time,
one.
David?
Either a bear's hand or James
what
Chester.
Hang time?
Yeah, it was a lot of hang time.
An amazing goal.
Yeah.
All credit to Ronaldo,
who's
been mocked and derided by many for this entire tournament, or much of it anyway. When his nation needed a massive goal, he delivered it. And I've got a lot of respect for that. Slightly less respect for the goal celebration.
Oh, why did the director cut away from that, Rog, at its greatest moment?
Well, first we went into Ronaldo throwing himself on the floor so that he could be ravished by his teammates slash minions. I mean, they absolutely...
It was like a resurrection scene.
You know where we'll see that pose soon? In a bronze in the Ronaldo Museum, owned by Ronaldo.
Funded by Ronaldo.
But like all
Attended only by
nine
Ronaldo.
of his outfield teammates just seemed to like suckle on him. Honestly, I looked over. It looked like they were doing an emergency delivery of a baby. He was like down, he was prone, he had his legs in the air. There were like lots of people in like green colour that doctors wear hovering over him. Is he going to make it, doctor? Is he going to make it? Thank God he suddenly leapt up. What did he do? Let's go to camera 2.
I know.
He leapt up, and then he realised, what did he realise?
He realised that he needed to show off his leg muscles. He hadn't shown any part of his body. And he gets up and goes straight, and he goes into one of these, and he goes into
leg up. I like that.
He
Do it again.
shifts up the stuff, and he goes into one of those.
He's realised he scored the goal. Check, done. Then he's been ravished, literally filleted by a massed army of supplicants. And then he suddenly realised in his head, he goes, oh, you know, this goal is going to be replayed for decades on Portuguese TV in the intros. I need to make it not about the team. That was
need to make it about my glutes.
So he gets up, and he just unnecessarily just gets up, and then he just...
but back to the camera.
I promise you, on every Portuguese sports show for the next 2 decades, that's all they'll have. They'll just have this. But it's amazing how his mind worked. It was like sponsored contract, his agent in his ear.
But the director cut away from it right at that moment. Mance wouldn't have done that.
It was just Ronnie being Ronnie. Would you, Mance? Just flick between cameras
there
to
we
say
go.
yes.
This is Mance's regular technical direction.
I've got to say about Ronaldo. Let me say about him. Haters are going to hate. I'll say this. Ronaldo is definitely one of the top 3 players in the world. Right now, we'll be honest, Messi. Jewish Messi, Steve Birnbaum.
That's it. And
Ronaldo.
CR7.
Don't know what the positioning is. But there are reasons to not love this man. He makes it very hard to love him for me, David. The vanity, the self-adoration, the dog with a bone crossing a bridge, looking down at the reflection in the water of the dog with the bone, being so taken by his own image that he drops the bone into the water.
But when the history of soccer in the 2010s is written, Rog,
by
Volpe, it will be yes, exactly. It will be the goal from Cristiano Ronaldo that took Portugal into their first final since Euro 2004, Rog, and that's what will be written, that Ronaldo took them there.
I mean,
and then shoved his arse in the camera.
I've talked a lot on the podcast about being at university with a guy whose name I think was Andy Myers. He was a man who could fillet himself. He had double-jointed ability, and I imagine Ronaldo going back to the team hotel tonight.
This anecdote brought to you by Volpe Foods.
The team are like, let's celebrate, lads. We got to the semi-final. We're going to have like a, parabens. We're going to have a party. And him just saying, you know what? I'm just going to go in my bedroom and celebrate in my own special way.
That's Ronaldo-like.
Yeah, that's how he'll probably do it. Just doing an Andy Myers. Well, Ronaldo, what do you think of this?
Awful.
What?
I think it's awful.
My story about Andy Myers?
No,
or the drink?
no.
The drink's quite awful.
Oh.
Quite awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. Rog.
But credit Ronaldo for showing up and winning.
Yeah.
Winning. He's an unbelievable competitor. Anyone that's spent time with him always says he is just the most intense competitor. And Gareth Bale, in contrast, had a night which will frustrate him.
Yeah.
That he'd like to forget. As you said, with no Ramsey by his side.
Yeah.
He had to take the ball. To his Caldrogo, he had to drop back deeper.
Yeah, took all the set pieces. Rog misfired all over the place. Hit a lot of shots at the goalkeeper. Even the ones that swerved a lot went right at the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Rog did not have a night to remember.
It would get worse for Wales.
Yeah, very shortly after, Rog.
Yeah, I mean, reeling. Ronaldo innocuously shanked a low cross from an area where he really couldn't hurt the organised Welsh defence, but the ball kind of just fell, deflected perfectly to Nani.
Remember him? And he scored, Rog, 2-0.
Past a paralysed Welsh defence.
Yeah.
I mean, what was great about it, to credit Nani, was just how, if you look at the replay, he anticipated that ball coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the only guy that moved. The Welsh defence utterly paralysed. And then he just slid in and finished it like an Ashley Williams own goal.
Yeah.
190 seconds between the two things. It was like watching Bambi's mum get killed twice by hunters within 3 minutes.
Yeah, Wayne Hennessy did not have a great game, we should say. Not at fault for either of the goals, but did not have a great game. Did not inspire a lot of confidence to his back line, to anybody else across the park. Just, perhaps, I mean, the word quality was used a lot. Perhaps just not enough quality.
A lot of amusement park workers playing world-class footballers. And I felt agony. I felt absolute agony for Aaron Ramsey, who was looking on powerlessly in the Vonson company seat.
Yeah.
I just wondered how much that hurt.
Yeah.
And just that feeling that Wales, who were outplayed in this game, let's be honest, could possibly have been bolder in that first half as they were against Belgium.
Yeah, could have sent a message.
And the way they could have been bolder, undoubtedly, Davo, was if Aaron Ramsey was playing. They scurried around, desperate to try and force themselves back into the game. They brought on Sam Vokes. Then they brought on Johnny Williams.
Johnny Yesta! He came on. He looked good.
Yeah, he did look. He always looks good. He's a very handsome young man. Oh, your tweets are pouring in. Ian Nicol wants to know, haven't watched Men in Blazers for a bit. Are they normally this drunk now? Salde! Salde, Ian Nicol. Oh.
That is tough.
At Joe 724260005, this game feels as if Jamie Lannister killed Danny's Dragons. I prefer Joe 724260004.
Oh, you do? I do.
Yeah,
it's your favourite Joe.
He's a bit more literary. Got to credit Ronaldo at the end. The final whistle went up to his smoted rival, Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
They seemed to speak. They didn't put their hands in football away over their mouth.
Yeah.
I think he said to him, now I have defeated you. You are my slave. I get to cut off your top notch and hang it in my hotel room while I do things to myself.
Well, perhaps cut off a little bit more. Perhaps Gareth Bale becomes one of his eunuchs in a pre-match arrangement.
Just suggestions.
Yeah, just
suggestions. We don't legislate the game.
No,
FIFA
it's
do.
not up to us.
It's a great idea.
Our eunuch policy, our Cristiano Ronaldo eunuch policy is not binding in any way whatsoever.
I just want to say one thing, David.
Yeah.
What a wonderful journey Wales have marched.
They have.
I mean, phenomenal. Starting with their late, great manager, Gary Speed, who passed far too young.
Yeah.
He was the man that started their rise. They were ranked 117th in the world in August 2011.
Yeah.
They will almost certainly end Euro 2016 in the top 6.
Amazing.
Having won 4 of their games, a testament to collective team play, to teamwork, to their motto, which was more than the motto, together stronger. At Mako266 said, a reminder, Wales got further than England have done in 20 years.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right, Rog. Also, a lot of credit to their manager, Chris Coleman. Had them playing an amazing style. Questions now, will Chris Coleman stay with Wales? Rog, he's achieved so much. Can he ever believe that he can achieve more with Wales? Will there be a Premier League club that will come calling for him? Some even suggesting he might take the England job. I don't believe he'll ever do that.
That desperate.
Yeah.
Portugal, the better team.
Yeah. in mint green.
Yeah, I mean, they deserve the victory. They're first inside 90 minutes. Amazing stat. Portugal have played the most games now, 34, in the history of the Euros without ever winning the tournament. Will they do that on Sunday? It's amazing to me that either France or Germany, whoever gets through to play them, will instantly become the more lovable team in the final.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It's also odds-on going to go to penalties, Dave, irrespective of which one of them makes it.
Yes, Rog, tomorrow's semi-final, Germany versus France at the Stade Velodrome in Marseille. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern time, Rog. This is the fixture I think all of us have been looking forward to. Going to be amazing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's the final as a semi-final. France in this tournament slow to find their form, but in the defenestration of beloved Iceland, they've made a nation believe, and they played Germany.
Yeah,
Germany. An oddly mortal Germany, but one who have won every competitive match against France since 1958, David. There's a place in the finals for the winner.
Yeah.
Who's going to do it, David?
My heart says La France, Rog, Les Bleus. Unfortunately, my head is saying Germany again. I just think Germany have too much mental strength. France played beautiful football. I just think Germany have too much mental strength. But who cares what I say, Rog? What do the chicken wings
from
say?
Union Bar and Kitchen.
What do they say?
Amazing, from the Crap Part of SoHo. Can I just tell you, the smell, I'd like to get aftershave that is made of chicken wing. It is the most intoxicating smell.
We could arrange that. Do you think it would sell any? Do you think it would sell?
I bet you 70% of our listeners know what I'm talking about. Barbecue chicken wings is just the smell of freedom and democracy. Oh. It's fascinating. I mean, France got a fragile defence. Germany have got no strikers. Where are the goals going to come from? So many injuries for Germany. The chicken wings are worried about Sami Khedira being out, about Hummels being out, Bastian Schweinsteigen, they're not so worried about him being out. Biggest one being out is Mario Gomez out with injury, the only out-and-out striker. The chicken wings say if Thomas Muller steps up, Germany will do what they so often do, win and make the finals. It's going to be 2-1.
If a French central defender, Rog, scores in this game, my wings have foretold that France will win. If a French central defender does not score, they will not. The wings have spoken. Respect the wings.
You pretty well hedged your bet there.
Yeah.
I love it. I respect it. Chicken wings, not mocking.
Yeah.
In any regard.
Me,
we are back on tomorrow after the game.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock. We will not be alone.
Yeah.
We will be joined by a man who has played at Euro 2016.
No, not him.
We will be joined by a man who won the Premier League last year.
Yeah.
With Leicester City. Remember them?
Yeah.
Everyone who's now obsessed with the Uniteds, the Cities, the Arsenals, the Chelseas.
Yeah.
We've got Christian Fuchs.
Christian Fuchs, the Austrian.
Yeah.
The Austrian.
Popping in.
Coming in.
We're going to be with him on Vice and also on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. For now, Dave, one more sip of this fermented shark piss. And we say, Saudi, Portugal, parabens.